Hi, welcome to Dumbbell Dynamics. We're going to get started with a warm-up. March in place. We're going to roll those shoulders around. And tap and reach. Warming up those legs, arms. Reaching up. Reach back to center. All right, lunges side to side. All right, deep lunge, stretch here. Come to center, other side, lunge. All right, coming up, hamstring curl. Pull those shoulders back. All right, a couple more shoulder rolls. And we're gonna get started. We're gonna start off with some squats. So grab weights for that. Those weights can be either down by your side or up on those traps. You want your feet about hip width apart. We're gonna be sitting down and back. Your weight is in your heels. Every time we rise up, you're pressing through those heels, squeezing up to those glutes. Here we go, one down, one up. Inhale down, exhale up. Bless you. 2 down, 2 up. Down 2, up 2. Inhale down, exhale up. Push through those heels. One down, up slow 3. Down, up slow, slow, slow. Inhale, exhale, slowly up. Squeeze those glutes. Last one. All right, we're gonna work some shoulders. Feet are flat, toes pointing forward. Shoulder press. Tuck that tailbone under. Keep a slight bend in those knees. Keep that core tight. Press. Press. Exhale. Inhale. Two. 1. All right, we're gonna go right into bicep curl. Let's roll those shoulders around and down. Bicep curl. 1 up, 1 down. Bring it up and down. You're keeping that core tight. You're squeezing those glutes. Exhale, inhale. One up, down slow, 3. Down slow, slow, slow. 1 up. Inhale on the down. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze those glutes. Let's get 2 more. And 1. Yes, you got it. Roll those shoulders. We're gonna go right into that tricep kick back. We're hinging at the hips. That back is flat. Elbows go up to the sky. Press back. Press. Hold that core in. Exhale, inhale. Repulse back. Pulse, 2, 3, bring them in. Pulse back, 2, 3, and in. Exhale, pulsing back. Inhale on the in. Last 2. 1. Yes, good work. Roll those shoulders. All right, we're gonna do some obliques. Wider stance with those feet. Still a slight bend in those knees. That tailbone's tucked under. You're squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core, working those obliques. Side, center, side. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes. Last 2. 1. All right, we're gonna go back to the top, starting with squats. Again, you could do no weights at all. Weights down by your side, weights up on the traps. This time we're gonna start with 3 counts down slow, 1 count up. Remember, sitting down and back like you're sitting in a chair. Down slow, 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 1 up. Inhale, going down and up. Press through those heels. Two down, 2 up. Down, 2, up, 2. Inhale down. Exhale up, squeeze the glutes. Sitting down and back. Weight is in your heels. One down, 1 up. 4, 2, and 1. Yes. Give those legs a little shake. We're gonna work some biceps. This time, hammer curl. Feet are flat. Bend in those knees. Tuck that tailbone. Squeeze that core. 1 up, 1 down. Bring it up and down. Control those weights on the up and the down. exhale, inhale. Now all the way up, halfway down, halfway. Exhale, inhale. All the way down, halfway up. 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. Tricep kickback, hinging at the hips. Elbows up. Press back. Press. Exhale, inhale. Three pulse coming up. Pulse. 2, 3. Bring them in. Pulse back. 2, 3, and in. Exhale, pulsing back. Inhale. 2, 1. Oh, roll those shoulders. Good work. Whew. All right, obliques. Wide stance. Slight bend in those knees. Tuck that tailbone. Pull up that core. Hold everything tight. Side, center, side. Hold that core tight. Squeeze those glutes. Last 2, 1. All right, you guys grab a drink. We got a new set. Whew. When you come back, we're going to start with one weight, lawnmower pull. We're going to start in a deep lunge. Front leg bent, back leg straight. Imagining we're starting a lawnmower. We're pulling back and opening that chest. Here we go. Pull it up. Exhale, inhale. Hold that core tight. 2, 1. All right, come up. Deep lunge, other side. All right, holding that core in. Whew, couple deep breaths. And we go pull, pull. Open that chest. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1. All right, grab that other weight. We have deadlift with a row combination. Deadlift row combination. Feet are flat, toes pointing forward. We're going to come down just to the shin. We're going to do 2 rows, and then we're coming back up, squeezing those glutes. Deadlift row. Here we go. Down, 2, row, row. Bring it up, squeeze those glutes. Inhale, going down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and squeeze those glutes. row, 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 row. Push those hips back. Last two. One more, make it your best. Row, row, and bring it up. Roll those shoulders around. Give those legs a shake. Oh. Next we have plie with shoulder rotation. Wide stance with those feet. Toes are pointing out. We're gonna come down in that plie. As we come up, we're rotating. Those weights are just there for resistance. Rotating those arms out. Your forearms stay glued to the sides. Here we go. Down, rotate. Inhale, exhale. Two more, and we're gonna pulse down. All right, weights on those sides, little pulses. If you want to, you can raise a heel or both heels. That heel comes down, other one up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide that leg in. Give them a shake. Ooh. All right, we're gonna work oblique twist. Feet are flat, toes pointing forward. Slight bend in those knees. Weights are together. We're gonna make little figure eights shapes, side to side. Here we go. Crunch, side to side. Keep that core tight. Squeeze those glutes. Two and one. All right, back to the top. One weight down, lawnmower pull. Deep lunge. And we start those engines. Pull it up. Exhale. Inhale. Two, one. All right, getting that other side. Come down in that deep lunge. Here we go, pull. Two, one. Bring it in. We're gonna grab that other weight. Deadlift row. As we deadlift, I want to remind you, you're pushing your hips back. We want to feel this in the back of our legs and not in your back. Here we go. Down, two, row. Row, bring it up. Inhale, going down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Squeeze those glutes. Row, row. Hold that core tight. We've got 2 left. Row, row. All right, last one. Row, row, and up. Roll those shoulders. Plie, shoulder rotation, wide stance. All right, make sure you have a wide enough stance, toes pointing out. If you want to try coming down in that plie, make sure those heels and knees are in alignment. We don't want those knees going over the toes. All right, arms glued to the sides. It's just that forearm going back and forth. Here we go, down plie, rotate. Inhale, exhale. Last 2, and we're gonna pulse. 1. All right, let's sit down. You can lift a heel, or both heels. That one down, other one up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide that leg in. Give them a shake. All right, oblique twist, feet flat. Tuck that tailbone under. Slight bend in those knees. Squeeze those quad muscles. Squeeze that core. Crunch side to side. Squeezing those glutes. Two counts each side. 2, 2. Like you're digging. Lawnmower pulls and digging. Getting you ready for some yard work. 2, 2. One more round. 2 and 2. All right, grab a drink. Whew. Towel off that sweat. Next step, we're gonna work anterior arm raise with or without a leg lift. I'll demo for you. We're gonna bring that arm straight up. We're gonna be just at the chest level. We don't wanna be up here. We don't wanna injure those shoulders. That one comes down, other one goes up. If you'd like to add leg lift, just a little scooch out there, squeezing those glutes. All right, here we go. Lift, lift. Exhale, inhale. Little plie here to catch your balance. Both arms. 2, 1, single arm. Both arms. 4, 2, 1, single arm. If they get too heavy, get a lighter set of weights or no weights at all. Both arms. Last 4, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. Oh, all right. Gotta check our list. Standing fly. All right, we are hinging at the hips. We want that back flat, that head in alignment, opening those arms. Bring it up. Bring it up. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that core tight. 2, 1. Oh, roll those shoulders. Woo, feeling strong. Calf raise, upright row. Toes pointing forward. We're going to come up on those toes, flexing those calves, pulling those weights right up to the chest. Here we go. Pull it up. Exhale. Inhale. Two, 1. All right, both weights in one hand, crunches to the opposite side. Feet are flat. Slight bend in those knees, tailbone tucked under. Squeezing those glutes. Roll those shoulders around. Crunch. Two more. All right, switch those hands. Watch that grip. Feet are flat. Bend in those knees. Tuck that tailbone. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the core. Crunch. Don't forget those glutes. Squeeze them. Two, 1. All right, going back to the tap. Anterior arm raise. Now, if you need lighter weights or switching out partway through, get them nearby. Couple deep breaths. Feet flat. Starting with a slight bend in those knees. If you are doing that leg lift, when you come back, do a little plie here. Get your balance before we move to the other side. Here we go. Lift it up. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Both arms. 2, 1. Single arm. Both arms. 2, 1. Single arm. Whew. We got it. This is our last round. Both arms. Last 4. 2, 1. Oh, burning those muscles out. Woo! Roll those shoulders. Standing fly. Coming up next. Hinging forward at the hips. Back is flat. Neck in alignment. Pull it up. Exhale up. Inhale down. 2, 1. Oh, roll those shoulders. Whew. All right, for our calf raise this time, we're going to do toes pointing out. First position in ballet, toes pointing out. That's going to work a little bit different area of that calf muscle. Same upright row. Couple deep breaths. Pull it up. Exhale, inhale. Standing up tall. Last 2. 1. Oh, let's roll those shoulders around. Bring those feet, toes pointing forward. Both weights in each hand, in one hand, each hand. Both weights in one hand, or one weight, your choice. All right, knees are bent, tailbone tucked under, squeezing the quad muscles, squeezing the glute, squeezing the core, and crunch. Crunch. Squeeze those glutes. 2, 1. All right, switch hands. Watch that grip. Careful there. Crunch. Don't forget your glute. Two, 1. You got it. Woo. Let's grab a quick drink. Towel off that sweat. All right, we're not going to do mats today. We're going to do all standing core work. So standing core work. And you can do this with or without weights. If you're spent from all the other exercises, that's okay. We're going to try some same and some different things. So this one, we're going to be doing standing marches with weights overhead, or no weights, or one weight. All right, march. Standing up tall. One more each side. All right, weights come down. Roll those shoulders. I'm going to have you set down one weight. We're going to do a reverse chop. So you're used to the cross chop this way. We're going to do a reverse cross chop, where we're going to start down by the knee and bring it up, coming across your body. Couple deep breaths. Down and up. Inhale, exhale. Two, 1. All right, other side. Down and up. Inhale, Exhale. One more. All right. This one you can do with 1 or 2 weights. Maybe just 1. We are going to feet flat. Slight bend in those knees, tucking that tailbone. The weight is out front of us, and we are twisting to the side. So 1 weight or no weights. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those quad muscles. Squeeze that core. One more round. Woo. All right. We're going to get one more. Oh, let's just do 1 weight. This time we're going to do standing march, pulling that weight down to the chest. Pull it down. Last 2. One more round. Oh, shoulders. All right. Let's get some stretches. Woo. Start with some deep breath. We're going to lunge side to side. Come to the center. Other side. Back to center. This time lunge. You can sink those hips down. All right, we want to plant our hand on the inside of the arch. That forward leg arm reaches for the sky, opening that chest. Bring it back. We're going to come center. Other side, deep lunge. Plant that hand inside of the arch. Forward leg arm reaches up. And down, coming back to center. We're going to stretch side to side. And other side. And we're going to walk those feet in. Forward fold. Feel the back of those hamstrings, the calves. Hands go above the knees. Slowly roll up. Circle those shoulders around. Let's bring one arm across. Shoulder stretch. Slow down that breathing. Overhead for tricep stretch. You can reach the other arm around. Try to meet the fingers of each hand and look up. Release that arm. Other one comes across. Shoulder stretch. And overhead for tricep stretch. Reaching around. Trying to meet the fingers on each hand and looking up. Release. Liye, deep inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale. And give yourselves a big hand. Great work. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and ring that notification bell so then you always know when we have new content coming out. Thank you.